Hey guys, are you already feeling the energy from this full moon? I know I am, and I want to do my favorite thing ever and pull cards on energies. A lot of releasing happens during full moons, and specifically this full moon, I know the areas in which I'm releasing. So it is very important that we focus on who we are becoming now. What ways am I transforming into who it is that I really want to be? What ways am I transforming that I may not even be aware of? So, what things are you releasing? Are you aware of what's not going to be coming with you into 2022? Or are you just kind of waiting out to see? But I can tell you right now, if you've been tapped in and tuned in, the things have been slowly but surely revealing themselves. So let's go ahead and get a message, Spirit. What message do you have for the collective regarding the Gemini full moon? And it says that nothing is set in stone yet. Mutable moon is all about change, shape shifting, even something that is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. So this card right here, nothing is yet set in stone, speaks about our situations and things that we're going through. Most times when we start really taking a serious effort at changing ourselves, really following our dreams, really tapping into the things that we were once afraid of, we start to notice a bunch of chaos in our lives. And this card is coming to let you know that any chaos that you're seeing right now, nothing is set in stone. Just because you're seeing the bumps, the bruises, the hiccups, it does not mean that this is the final be all. No, it means that right now, as energies are clearing and as things are being released, there's going to be a lot of shape shifting. So if you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous, okay? It means you can still change the course of the outcome. And I really felt like this card was really meaning that you can change the course of the outcome at any time. It's all you. Everything is energy. Everything in our lives that we see that has formulated in some form, shape, or another has come from the energy that we've either given it or the energy in which we have neglected it. When we say that nothing is yet set in stone, it's because we are like the magician. We are able to come in and manifest and create and call the things that we want, as well as long as we're able to release the things that are not serving us. If it's calling for you to release it, you're gonna know. How do we know when things are being called for us to release? Because they frustrate us. They make us not be able to have the ability to think straight, not have the ability to understand what we're feeling, not have it calls for you to try to make quick decisions. But sometimes things are being replaced in our lives, and we're just like kind of moving across the board a little bit. So we're coming from an area of whatever it is that we need to release, and we're walking and trampling over into more powerful waters. Understand that you have the ability to influence the energy in your life. And that is as simple as understanding what the energy is saying to you, how it's making you feel, how it's making you think, and direct that energy to how you want to think, feel, and it's just a lot of cleaning up. So this card here says, trust that the best is unfolding for you. Trust that the best is coming to you and that nothing is set in stone yet. No matter what it is that I'm seeing, what is happening around me, nothing is set in stone until I take it upon myself to make the energy, to shape shift the energy into something that's more than what I'm seeing at this current time. So for all of my people who are following this full moon in Gemini, understand that anything that you're seeing right now, everything, because when we go through a point of releasing, sometimes some things leave that we don't either understand, we don't want them to go. We have to come to terms with releasing so many familiar things at a time, for ourselves. So understand that nothing is set in stone and that everything is working itself out. Things are moving, they're shifting. Don't worry about the hiccups and the bumps and the roads. Just stay open, stay adaptable, stay willing to be able to allow the energies to work through you to be able to bring you the things that you need, and say it. Whatever it is to you, say what it is that you actually need in this time. Don't confuse the energies by going back and forth saying one thing and then not being able to confidently say another. Nothing is set in stone yet until you allow it to be set in stone. So when we pull this card, this is a message to keep visualizing. This is a message to keep visualizing and affirming everything that it is that you want. And I think I said that in the beginning. But there is so much room left for change. And sometimes that we don't even recognize those moments for change because our subconscious has either blocked us from being able to see clearly, or we are in an emotional turmoil where we're not able to process things like we normally would. But here, think about what you want and go for it. Daydream about it. Visualize it. Have it on paper. Write it down. Stay in constant focus with it, because it's nothing more important than knowing where we're going and being secure in it, because we can attract like crazy in these points. So as we go, nothing is set in stone yet. Full moon in Gemini energy.